Oh no. Show. We're not going to screw around today. We're getting right into it. Blah 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 blah. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Blah blah blah. I took a quick trade this morning. Nothing major. Like just made nice little, banked out a nice little 800 bonzers. Yeah, it was cool. It was chill. Nice little trade. Haven't really had any losses at all in the past couple weeks. Haven't really had any losses at all actually in the past 6 months, to be fair. Like little ones here and there. Well, some are not little, some are like $1,000, but very minuscule comparatively anyways. Quickly gonna talk about this. Obviously Bitcoin did exactly what we're just gonna get right into it. We're gonna get right into it because I'm actually on limited time. I got meetings like crazy today. I'm drowning in meeting debt. I'm just like overbooked. I'm over this, I'm over that. I'm trying to take out loans just to buy myself more time. So I've got like meeting debts. Like I just literally can't keep afloat. I gotta get the keyboard done. I gotta get this done. I gotta get that. I got this meeting. I got that meeting. I got visual this, that. It's too much. So we're gonna be very laser straight on this meeting. Very quick, or this stream today. Very quick, very laser straight. I'm gonna put my hair is, dude. I'm so OCD with these things, man. Okay, hat on, analysis locked in. Okay, let's go back to yesterday. Go to this 5 minute that we looked at, that level. So I'm glad we took that level because it was able to be managed perfectly. Exactly as we said, we reduced all the risk by back ending this 15-minute part of the move right here, right? Like this is the 15-minute part of the move. We dude, come on, change colors on me already. We've got this 15-minute back ended right here, right? So that 15-minute bounced obviously nicely. It was a nice little scalp. You take the 5 minute, a little greedier. I think we left off at saying 47. I think we left off like right here, kind of thing. So we were right here, and this was the point. If it were to go and break both levels, it was a perfect trade because you could just get out, break even, or even in profits, and then wait for it to hit that lower level, which was right here, which we had marked. I just deleted it off the charts this morning because I was doing my own analysis. So yesterday we were like laser straight, bang on. Perfect analysis, perfect breakdown. Played out the move exactly how we wanted to do it. Okay, sorry, looking at music. I want to make sure the music, I fucking love this song, dude. It's called All the Damn Vampires. It's so good. Hold on, I'm so distracted. I'm like a dog with a bone, or, oh no, this is Home by Parallels. I'm like a dog barking at cars, man. One drives by and I'm just like, okay, what was I doing? Goldfish memory. So it's perfect, right? Like we had this off based off that 5 minute level, back ended on the 15, hoping that we could take this, bounces this, you get front run on this level. You take entry here, it protects you against this entry. You can exit back on the back test of this if it doesn't break out, or you can take even a small profit on here. So fine, it hits the back end of it, the back side of it. So like if people took this trade and took profit, congrats, or at least you're out break even, whatever the scenario. So that's great. That's great. It all happened like perfect. Then we had this level up here, which was like target, right? So 15 minute was the next target. So that's good. 15 minute goes, hits, perfect, nicely done. Can we like, dude, what is this speed? What is this, dude? What is this speed? So that's good. That's good. We go from 15 to trend. So there's a really nice trade there. That's a really perfect trade for people if they're taking that with this 4 hour origin level, right? That's really perfect. What happens next? I didn't follow. And then you go up to your next target, right? Like I think we just missed target. I think you maybe go up one more time. Yeah, so honestly, if I was trading this, I would have missed this. It didn't quite hit our target. Like I looked at this morning quickly and I'm like, well, what the hell did it hit? And it's like, oh, that's fine. It hits the 15-minute backside. So like no big deal, right? Backside, front side, combo levels, polarity where we had it. Just simply hits this, right? Like no big deal. I still wouldn't have taken it even in this moment because when I'm looking at this trade, I'm going to tell you something right now, chat. When I'm looking at this trade and you go to this moment right here. So when you're in this trade, right, and you go to this moment right here, you're not sitting there saying like, oh yeah, dude, like here, 15-minute level. Look at this, dude. I think I'm going to take a 100x trade, 0.3% from the last spike knife drop. Like that's dumb brain. Like you're so dumb if you're doing that. So like, okay, fine, 20%. This is good. Even if you were to front run this, so like the level's 92, even if you were to front run this to like $10 to like 81, let's just say you went 79. Let's say you went super crazy front run. You're like, okay, dude, I'm going to front run this thing so bad that like, you're not even going to be able to see any, like it's just going to be front run out of its mind, right? Even if you go to 79, did it even hit 79? because I don't think I would have done, like, there's no way I'm going 78, 77, maybe 79 if I'm like feeling like way too much coffee in my body. So fine, back test that level, good. Where did it go? It didn't even go there. It went to 75. You're never getting this trade. You're never getting this trade. There's no way. It went to 74. Best case scenario, you're front running to here. So I would have missed this trade regardless, but target is hit because it's all part of this combination of rejection here, whether it's backside, whether it's the origin inside, whether it's front side, whether it's like, all of this represents the same rejection point. You're just trying to find the greediest spot of it. So that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So targets hit. I would have completely missed it. What's next? We broke down. I took a trade here. Nice little scalpy scalp. Let's see. We're going to go back to this. I took a nice little scalpy scalp here. So I took, what did I take? 19,826 was my exit. Open long at 777. Is that right? 777? Yeah, it must have been 16 Bitcoin, 777. So I opened a long right here. Yeah, that's about right. I opened it about right here, and then we went down really quickly, and then we regained the level. I was considering selling break even, but I'm like, no, this is going to move up, like, you know, kind of to this region. So then I got out at exactly that price. I got out at 826. So it was a nice little trade. It wasn't crazy, but I got out right here. So I got out right here on that first little push up here. So that was good. That was good. It wasn't a crazy trade, but it was decent. It was controlled. Like, this can never really liquidate you here. So I wish I would have gotten a better entry. You know, my thought here was to play this 5-minute reverse, but I wanted it to ladder the move from here to here. So my idea was this, right? And then I was like, okay, so 77 is the Binance. And I don't want to get front run on Big Head. So my idea was this. So I didn't know it was going to actually go for the reverse and some of those like deeper combos. I didn't think it would go for this, right? And then it didn't. It even actually just went for this right here, which breaks the whole ladder. So I would never have taken this trade. No, there's another like breakout here somewhere in here. There's something else in here that hit, but that's fine. Anyways, banked a nice little 800 bucks on that, 900 bucks. And now I believe, to be honest, I think 445 is a really good target, because if that holds, you hold the whole thing. The 294 and 310, that means you're potentially breaking the trend. I don't know how safe that trade is. I like it. I like to have it on my screen so that I can watch it, right? I like to have it on my screen here so that I can watch what it's doing. But as a target, it just means like you're taking a long into a potential hard close dump on the trend, and then it just falls off a cliff. So I don't really know. I don't really know if I like it, because you're buying a long that has a high potential of failure. It's not always about getting the lower price. It's about getting the smarter trade. If you're analyzing this trade and this trade, this one here has a massive chance at failure. So it's a higher risk, lower price at a higher risk, which is odd sounding. It's counterintuitive, right? It's very odd sounding. Let's listen to Out of Time. We're testing out the DCMA today on the tubes. So like, yeah. If I was looking at a target here, I think this is a better target. This is a better quality of trade. Like, quality of trade is important, not just price. That's something that I really try to talk about a lot, and that I really try to stress on people. Like, just because the price is lower, like, oh, the price went lower, that doesn't mean it's a good trade to take. It's a very odd thing to think about. It's a very, almost sounds like an alien concept. But you have to realize that if you go down to this price, you can sit there and say, oh man, I'm so much better. I got a better price because it went lower than that person. Like, person A went here and person B went here. Person A's trade is way better than person B's trade, regardless if it goes to B. Even if you're sitting there like, oh, it's a better trade because it's a better price. Well, you're brain dead, dude, because if you're trader B and you're here, what's gonna happen is you're gonna hard close this trend, and like maybe like the maximum here is like this, and it's ultra high risk, and then you'd be lucky if you get back over this trend. And if you do, you have to build and stabilize. This is a very rare scenario. The amount of times that happens when you enter here is like, I don't know, maybe 1 in 15, maybe something like that. The amount of times that trader A right here, the amount of times that this hits and bounces is high. And not only is it high, it leads to succession over time for a larger move. It doesn't have any like, oh, hit this. This is like 90% of the time it fails here, as to where this has like major failing points. So might seem counterintuitive that a lower price is a worse trade, but it is. I love Kalax, dude. I love all of Kalax's stuff. He's got so many good songs. Like there's a couple others that I have here. Calling, Let It Go, or Let Go. That's a good. Let Go is really good. I listen to a lot of Kalax. He's really good. Simp, yeah, pure simping. Wait, dude, we have replayer tool on. I'm like, why isn't price moving, dude? And we're sitting here, wait, replayer tool's on, dude. We could already be at those targets. What's wrong with me? That's a really nice move. That's a really easy 2% there, Jesus. So that's what I would be looking at today. Upper targets, I guess you're just still kind of like looking at this weekly, right? You're still seeing if like, are you gonna ladder off of this test right now? Like, do you go and do you back test this 4 and does this 4 hold and does that start to create the architecture? Or do you actually go up to the weekly, and if that weekly hits, are you gonna pull back below and create some more bigger architecture? Maybe now we can start doing things like creating dailies and stuff, like if we go up there. I don't necessarily think we're in a daily scenario, but maybe what I would like to see is if we do go down here like this, we hold the move, we start to break up, we can break this trend, we come up to here, right? We do test this, but then we linger. I want to see a linger. This is what I want to see for a dump, because you know what happens when this happens? Chat, you tell me what happens when this happens. When you have the linger, tell me what happens to the linger. Then it dresses up in lingerie. I'm kidding. That's so bad. You tell me, chat, you tell me. Dumpy. Well, yes. Death of volume. No. You got what you guys are missing here is that we have a 4-hour here. So this creates like 4-hour backsides and origin levels. So like if you linger here, you create a 4-hour backside. We didn't do that here. So there's not really like any threat to like this kind of like, you know, like this isn't going to cause a lot of resistance, but you know, maybe some. If it does ladder off this, fine. That's perfectly fine. You're creating kind of like a dump scenario or like interior origin kind of scenario. But this will create a 4-hour backside. So this would be your ideal scenario. You go green to purple, you linger, you 4H backside, so you 4H BS. So dump, green, trend break, purple, 4H BS, linger, pull off of it, back test it, dump, create this 4-hour. That's what you want to see. Backsides right here. You want that linger. You want that big hot linger, you know what I mean? The thickest, fattest, biggest linger is what you want. 5-minute right now? Okay, dude. Oh, okay, 15. That's not bad. I don't think it's gonna hold. Crypto profit. I am kind of a hydro prophet. I know how to turn water into ice. Can you explain what we do when price falls? Go back down test levels. Do we chase price down the breakouts? I don't have time for all that today. I like 15 primarily right now. Biggest time frames we have available that are usable. I don't think we're stopping here. I think you need to go here. I almost want to think about like taking a short. I don't think you're going to get back up here. I think this is going to be like pretty internal failure. Long-term ETFs? No. How's CAD doing? CAD's getting rocked. Let's go, dude. Let's go. I'm hedged against CAD. Let's go, dude. Dude, commodities are getting smoked. I'm looking at cotton, like NG1, silver, heating oil, gold. Everything's getting smoked. Gasoline, sugar, aluminum, nickel, iron. Oh, iron's not doing bad today, but everything else is getting smoked out. It's a pure red day. Look at that, dude. Like it's everything is smoked, man. Jesus. Must be correlated to Bitcoin. Are you gonna see like a nasty dump to 445? I think you are right now. I think you are actually. What, the sussy photo of Vitalik, what happened? Well, yeah, I mean, that's the point, right? It's close to that 4-hour trend. That's like it deep dives trend and goes and holds back over top. That's the point. Look on Twitter. Just describe it to me, dude. Just describe it. Is it in my trending? Let me see. No. Dude. Oh, trending Vitalik. Okay, what's going on? Hold on. Okay. So what am I looking at? What? Is this fucking real, dude? Did you actually just get me to look at the boner pictures? Is this what I'm looking at, Coffee Nipples? I don't see anything else. You are so fucking done in this community, dude. You are so... You're so gone, dude. Enjoy your last day, man. Enjoy it, dude. You're so gone, man. Like, should we do our Vitalik pose? You're so gone, dude. Make like a couple 100,000 a day kind of thing trading, like doing like 20-hour streams, like wake up and just stream till whatever, I don't know, it's dark out, like the next sun is rising. I've thought about it. I'm not gonna, like, that's real. It has crossed my mind a lot. Made 40% Raj. Good job, dude. Nice one, man. Naya's not learning to trade still. She just doesn't have the time, to be honest. We have so much stuff going on in our world that Meryl, that it becomes really hard to focus in on trading because there's so many things. Like, I've got the keyboard in development, I've got meetings all day about this today, and tomorrow I've got to get the front end work done, back end dev work done on it. I have a trip to Dubai soon. I've got a trip to Texas soon. I've got to get arranged for those. I've got to set up chart rater stuff. Like, it's just so busy. So it's not that she didn't like it. It's just that we have so much stuff going on right now that it's not possible to manage trading like that. I've thought about it though. I have thought about it. Like, like I said, just turning into like the train wrecks of trading. Just do like these ridiculous like 20-25 hour streams just to see like if I just traded for a day straight, I know what kind of money I would make. And then, you know, have like somewhere between $20,000 and $100,000 trading goal per stream kind of thing. I think it would be really fun. It's in the future someday. You'd shut down Twitter traders if you did that. I already shut them down, dude. Do you not see the targets I call out on this stream? It's like 99.9% accuracy. I already shut them down. It's just, everybody's gotta realize that if I did that, I would have to drop everything else. And like, I know that sounds like, oh, this would be the best thing, but it's a tough decision to make when you have like a lot of things that you have on the go, because then you literally have to cancel everything you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't have time for anything, because if I'm doing like 25-hour streams, I'm gonna go to sleep for like a day after. So then I'm gonna want to have my own time off. So you'd see me once every 3 days for like a crazy 25-hour stream where I tried to do like minimum 20K profits, but then maximum like maybe 100 or 200K or more. I don't know, just like whatever I get to, right? So like, I have thought about it. It's a 15-minute level. Felipe. I've thought about it. So 25 hours, 7 days a week. I need to have some more Vitalik poses. If I did do that, I would also have a video game to play on the side. So I'd be gaming and charting, because I can't just, like, if I'm just focused on charting, I'm gonna die if I'm just sitting here staring at the screen. I don't want to talk to chat for 25 hours. No offense, I love you guys, but I would go out of my mind if I had to talk to chat for 25 hours straight. Not that I don't like talking to chat. It's like one of the best things about coming on stream is like interacting with chat. It's like an amazing thing, but just not for that long. I feel like after 2 or 3 hours, I would be like grasping at straws for things to talk about, because you kind of get like drawn down a bit in energy, you know? Couldn't do it playing Valorant. Valorant wouldn't allow for that, because can't really just like leave like mid bomb plant because the level is getting hit. You know what I mean? Like Hearthstone, something shit like that. Nobody likes Hearthstone. Hey, banana chips? Like, of course, dude. They're amazing. I'll think about it, chat. Oh, for sure there would be an audience. People would go crazy for something like that, but it means I would literally have to stop everything else I'm doing. Literally. Risk management with $50. $5 account loads. So you have 10 load ups on your account. Split it into $5 account loads. And do like, yeah, whatever leverage you're comfortable with at that point. I don't really play Xbox. I'm a PC gamer, man. I know what game we're talking about, but I'm PC, dude. Everybody keeps talking about Sons of... Like, I would talk about them some, but I would just want to keep my kind of like $20 million negative money in the hole. And then you're like, oh my God, is this the end? And then he climbs out of it. Now he's break even from like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, he was like negative $20 million. He was like negative 1,200 Bitcoin. So he was like negative 20 million. 20 million US dollars. That's how much he was down. And then he crawled it all back. So like, it's really entertaining to watch. It's really fun to watch. Because it's kind of just like this show that you watch. With him, it's very different. It's gambling, right? So like, there's going to be that variance for gambling. But yeah, if you go watch Trainwreck's like last couple streams, he was down like 1,100 Bitcoin, like 1,200 actually. Trainwrecks.tv. Trainwrecks is so awesome. He's such a good streamer. And he's a little chauvinistic, but he's really wicked. And like, it's kind of just like this entertaining thing. Like I can't keep my eyes off it. Like I'll be doing my work and I have my mobile beside me and he's just on my mobile following me around all day. It's like he's just chilling with me. It's like, I think that's kind of cool and kind of fun. Like it gives people like kind of this thing to follow, like, oh, what's going to happen next? You know what I mean? Like I would like to create something like that because I get so entertained from Train. It's just, if I did that, like, yeah, there's a couple red flags for me for doing that, but I could do that. I was thinking about it. Red flag number 1 is that if I start making that. Okay, I'm out of here. Stream's done. We're not going to hit target yet. It looks like we might go back, test this, make a little range off that. I'm going to have to reanalyze this to see if there's entries now because things are changing a little bit here unless you start dropping straight down now. So, yep, that's it for today's stream. Short and sweet. Love everybody here. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see everybody tomorrow, 10 a.m. MDT. Cheers, all. That's another one, Joker. Like, no brain power to gamble. You just press a button. Charting is different. Absolutely. Very exhausting.